Imagine this: a boy standing alone at sunrise, watching the world move forward while he stays behind. His heart is full of dreams, but his habits pull him backward like chains. And then a guide appears, not to give him shortcuts, but to show him 3 truths that will change his life forever. Because sometimes the battle isn't outside you, it's inside your daily choices. This is not just a story. This is the moment you finally understand your habits create your future. In a small, peaceful town lived a boy named Ayan. He was bright, curious, full of potential. But he had a weakness he never admitted. He couldn't stay consistent. One week, he'd wake up early. The next week, he'd disappear into laziness. One day, he promised to study. The next, he was scrolling endlessly. One evening, he planned to exercise. The next morning, he whispered, "Tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow." And so days slipped away like soft sand. His friends slowly improved. One learned guitar. Another started running. Another began reading daily. But Ayan remained stuck. Same routine, same dreams, same excuses. Inside, he felt restless, but he didn't know how to change. One evening, after abandoning yet another new start, Ayan walked toward the hills behind the town. The sky glowed orange and purple. Birds were returning home. But Ayan felt lost. Under a huge banyan tree sat an old man, calm, steady, and peaceful. He looked like someone time had failed to defeat. The old man smiled. "You look tired, child." "Tired of what?" Ayan asked. "Tired of breaking promises to yourself." Ayan's heart skipped. "How do you know?" The old man gently tapped the ground. "Sit. Your eyes tell your story." Ayan sat beside him. Silence wrapped around them like warm cloth. Finally, Ayan whispered, "I start things, but I never finish. I want discipline, but I don't know how." The old man nodded, like he had heard this 1,000 times. "I can teach you, but you must face 3 challenges." "I'm ready," Ayan said, though he wasn't sure. The old man picked up a small wooden bowl filled with water. "Look inside." Ayan peered into the bowl. His reflection shimmered, unsteady. "This is you," the guide said. "Your goals are clear, but your habits shake them." He dipped his finger into the water. The reflection rippled and broke apart. "Every time you quit, your future loses shape." Ayan swallowed hard. He had never seen discipline this way. "Your first challenge," the old man said, "is to admit the truth. Your life today is built from your habits yesterday." Ayan nodded, feeling exposed, but awakened. "Follow me," said the old man. They walked up a narrow trail. Wind brushed over the grass. Far below lay forests and rivers. Before them, a mountain rose into the golden sky. "Do you think this mountain became tall in one day?" the old man asked. Ayan shook his head. "It grew slowly, layer by layer, stone by stone, storm by storm." He placed his hand on Ayan's shoulder. "So do habits. You don't become strong by running once. You become strong by running daily. You don't become wise by reading one chapter. You become wise by reading every day." Ayan felt something shift inside him, like the beginning of a sunrise. "Your second challenge," the guide said, "is this truth. Small actions, repeated daily, create mountains. Small excuses, repeated daily, destroy them." Ayan closed his eyes as the wind embraced him. He could feel every wasted day return to him as quiet regret. They returned to the banyan tree. The old man drew a small circle in the soil. "This circle," he said, "is your life." Then he looked at Ayan with gentle intensity. "Tell me one habit, only one, that would change your life if you repeated it daily." Ayan thought deeply. Not about big dreams, not about pressure, just something real. And slowly, he said, "I want to read every day, even 5 minutes. I want to grow." The old man smiled. "Then your third challenge is simple. Tonight, read 1 page." Ayan frowned. "1 page?" "That's everything," the guide whispered. "Habits don't begin with effort. They begin with honesty." When Ayan opened his eyes, the old man had disappeared. Only the circle in the soil remained, quiet, waiting. He walked home slowly, thoughtfully. For the first time in his life, he wasn't planning for tomorrow. That night, he picked up a book he had ignored for months. He read 1 page, then another, then another. A quiet smile appeared on his face. He had finally begun. Not with motivation, not with pressure, but with 1 honest step. Dear listener, if you're hearing this, maybe you were meant to. Your life won't change because of 1 big moment. It will change because of the small habits you repeat every single day. Walk for 10 minutes. Read 1 page. Do 1 push-up. Wake up 5 minutes earlier. Show up, even when you don't feel like it. Because habits become your identity, and identity becomes your destiny. Tell me in the comments, what is 1 habit you'll start today? This is Life Lesson Chapters, and your next chapter begins with 1 small step.